All right, Mario, we're up on your roof here and got everything measured out, diagrammed out. I want to point out a couple of things to you. Looks like there was multiple layers of shingles, and not really sure how many, at least 2 or 3. But the first thing I want to point out to you are these aluminum can vents. Actually, these might be galvanized, but anyway, these metal vents here, that's your exhaust venting. Down here, you've got a cluster of them. That's to let all the warm air out of the attic space so you don't get all kinds of stuffy trapped heat. What we do is we like to board over those things and just cancel them out altogether, and then install a continuous ridge vent all along the peak here, that peak there, and starting down there. Continuous ridge vent's going to be a lot better form of exhaust venting. I'll zoom in on your neighbors to show you. Right at the top, you see that black strip they have at the peak. So that's a ridge vent. Would recommend doing that. Now the other thing too is all the chimneys, or all the soft metals, get redone. So like chimney flashing, this gets redone. This here, I believe, is leaking because, I mean, you can just lift, there's a seam right here, and I can tell someone tried to spray it, but I don't think it's held up too well, and there are some voids here where water could be getting in currently. So we're going to redo all that flashing. Aside from that, there's a nail pop coming out. You can see that there, so water can work its way around that nail too. The top here looks like it's been chewed through. You might have some critters in there from time to time. We could put a squirrel cage on top of there if you want. What is that? That's about 16 inch. So we could get a squirrel cage on there too. Other than that, you've got a lot of this black streaking here, which is actually blue-green algae, and some of it actually looks red. Most shingles nowadays are going to be algae resistant, so you're not going to have to worry about that. See the black streaks everywhere. Lastly, I want to come to these valleys here. This is the old way they used to do it. They had an open valley. You can see they left about a 6-inch exposed valley made out of asphalt. And these, let me get turned around here. As you can see, there's fiberglass showing, and this is just real brittle. These valleys are probably leaking, not to mention there's 2 seams that aren't sealed very good. So we'll do a closed valley. One side will come under, and then it'll be overlapped and cut, or a factory edge for the valley. You got a lot of these little scuffs and holes in the shingle too, which potential leak points. But anyway, that pretty much sums it up. Don't let me forget to ask you about that satellite dish. Do you guys want to keep that, or you want to throw it away? If you keep it, we'll have to notify your dish provider so they can come and reset it for us. Oh yeah, this side of the chimney is even worse. Yeah, this is just improper shingling. Yeah, water's just gushing in there, and it's draining down somewhere and going somewhere. So anyway, that'll conclude the roof inspection. We'll go down and see what we've got.